Hello and welcome to Cinema Subculture. My name is Gary, this is the Why Was It Banned series, and today I wanted to look at one of the more curious examples of film censorship in the UK with David Cronenberg's Crash. This time it was not the often maligned BBFC which was fighting the corner of restriction, but Westminster Council in London, when the row became one of the rare examples in recent times of local councils rejecting BBFC classification. Under UK law, it is local councils which have the ability to decide whether a film is shown in their area. In practice, they rarely challenge the decisions of the BBFC, but episodes like Crash illustrate how the system actually works. Based on Jai G. Ballard's novel, Crash tells a disturbing tale of sex and its relation to the thrill of a car crash. The film stars James Spader and Deborah Unger as a couple bored with the familiar routine of their stale marriage. When Spader gets into a car accident and is surprised by the rush of excitement he feels, he becomes involved with a fascinating subculture of thrill seekers obsessed with technology and sex. Whilst not especially visually explicit, Cronenberg's distant, ambiguous dramaturgy leaves the audience without a clear moral position on the film's already challenging subject matter. For Cronenberg, this was essential to maintain Ballard's vision of an absence of a moral frame around the film. The audience must reach its own conclusions about the actions of its characters. The film received a mixed reaction when it premiered at the Cannes Film Festival in 1996, and jury president Francis Ford Coppola was allegedly so strongly opposed to the film that it was denied the top Palme d'Or prize and instead awarded a special jury prize. Film critic Alexander Walker, writing for the London Evening Standard, reported on the film from Cannes, and his reaction set the tone for the rest of the UK press. Walker, a well-established film critic, took an extreme dislike to the film and the powerful impact it had upon him, stating that it, quote, left many hardened filmgoers at the Cannes preview feeling debased and degraded, and pushed the envelope of sexual encounter farther than I can remember seeing or hearing in a film intended for public screening. Walker's review ran under the headline, "A movie beyond the bounds of depravity," although it should be stated that Walker himself was not responsible for this headline. Following these initial reactions, other elements of the tabloid press picked up the story and immediately slotted the film into a traditional ban this filth media frenzy. As described in the Crash controversy, Daily Mail journalist Christopher Tukey removed the nuance of Walker's reaction and began associating the film with joyriding and a world of copycat crime completely irrelevant to the film itself. On the day that the film had its UK premiere uncertified at the London Film Festival, the Daily Mail ran with the headline, "Ban this car crash sex film." Upon review, the BBFC passed the film uncut, stating that it was neither harmful or dangerous for adult audiences and did not contravene the Obscene Publications Act. They argued that the violence and sexual content was nothing unusual or any stronger than could be found in comparable films. However, due to the media reaction, they sought additional advice from legal and psychological experts to shore up their decision. The Daily Mail reacted with, "All the psychobabble in the world cannot refute the simple fact. The film is sick, it should not be shown." The press backlash to the film led to Westminster Council in London deciding that they did not want to accept the BBFC's ruling and banned the uncut version, demanding more cuts to be made before the film could be shown. They argued that immature persons and the psychologically vulnerable who do not have firm moral views would well be adversely affected by the film. Since the distributors refused to make cuts to the film for one small area, the film was effectively banned in one section of London, despite the fact that it played uncut all over the same city. The Daily Mail contacted every local authority in the country, encouraging them to side with Westminster City Council. The film was eventually banned in 4 other areas for varying periods of time. So that was the story of Crash and the UK censors. On this occasion, the BBFC was on the right side of the censorship debate, and thankfully the film can be seen uncut and as intended. So you've been watching Cinema Subculture. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for listening.